Every year, one or two movies get unreasonably overhyped before their release, and so these movies not only have to be great, but they have to live up to their really high expectations. Baby Driver is the first of these movies of 2017. Director Edgar Wright's Scott Pilgrim vs. the World fit into this category back in 2010, and I thought it was one of the worst movies of that year. Baby Driver is a step up for Wright. This time he stays pretty much mainstream and in the reality lane. Baby Driver is the ultimate music enhancement movie. From start to finish, there isn't a minute of this film that doesn't feature a song either sound up full or playing prominently in the background. Because Wright directly incorporates the songs used in Baby Driver into the actual narrative, they're not distracting, nor do they disrupt the very basic storyline. Baby, played by Ansel Elgort from The Fault in Our Stars, is a nice 20-something kid who also happens to be the getaway driver for Atlanta crime boss Doc, played by Kevin Spacey. Baby was involved in a car accident when he was a boy, in which his parents died, and he was left with, as Doc puts it, a hum in the drum. In order to drown out the constant noise in his head, Baby always has his earbuds in and plugged into one of his many iPods. Baby meets diner waitress Deborah, Cinderella's Lily James, and the two instantly connect. She'd like to quit her job and just get away. Once Baby is free from his obligation to drive for Doc, he'd love to join her, but that's easier said than done. The weakest elements of Baby Driver involve the attempts at comedy, from Spacey's snarky, overly scripted dialogue to the banter of some of his henchmen, including Buddy, John Hamm, and Bats, Jamie Foxx. Fortunately, the humor takes a back seat by the second half when Baby Driver gets into a more dramatic rhythm. Of course, extreme car chases are one of Baby Driver's main features. Though they aren't as extreme or entertaining as those in the Fast and the Furious films, they are impressively choreographed. You can't exactly apply any logic to them, or practically anything in this entire movie for that matter, and that's okay. In order to enjoy Baby Driver for what it is, action fantasy escapism, it's best to leave your common sense parked at the curb. While Baby Driver is highly stylized, Wright deserves credit for an execution that doesn't give off the arrogant tone we often get in this type of film. The "look at us, we're really cool and eccentric" vibe. Elgort and James are terrific together, and Wright takes them in smart directions, including some unique dream sequences. And the soundtrack is terrific, though at times the selections are a bit literal.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
What the? Is Baby Driver the most innovative and exciting action movie in years? No. Does it live up to all the hype? Not really, but Wright does get enough right to make it worth the ride. On the official LCJ report card, Baby Driver gets a B-. For all of my movie reviews, go to lights-camera-jackson.com and follow me on Twitter at LCJ Reviews.